We're moving on from the border. It's time to ride from our stunning villas at the Rino Terra and their amazing food, and make a transfer to the center north of the country, to the King's Palace in Ponte de Lima. And from here to there, we're not taking the bus, we're riding the whole way. So I got one last look around our compound, and everyone is asked to bring all their things to pack into the beast.
Hello. Hola.
Which would meet us at the end of our ride. There's some real tough ones today. So much climbing to do today, all in the mountains, and I think we have 60 miles or something. Really hadn't climbed any hills in 4 years.
That was a tough climb. 6.5K with, forgot what they said the average was, but it was like, that's not right. It's over 10%. We stopped to get a drink of water, and we've been here for about 90 seconds, and time to go down.
All anyone could talk about was our first real break still to come. It's just so steep today, and everything's just been so up and down.
It's all downhill from here.
But believe me, no one's complaining. This crew is a lot of fun to ride with. Everybody's super stable on their bike. And all the ladies, well, they master the mountains. And here we are, our first coffee stop. Check out how organized this is. Food, drinks, snacks, everything's already on the table waiting for us. While we relax, all the bikes are put in a perfect line, given a quick once over, and all the crank arms are set at 3 and 9 o'clock. Ready to go. Straight into the rain.
Kilometer climb. I don't know if you can see my computer there. And the little dot down there at the bottom. Each line in this graph is 1K. So, and this is the mount to my little camera. Alright, I'm nearing the top of a rainy 17-kilometer climb. Even though we're in a rural area, there's a lot of farming going on here. This is a very sophisticated country. Even these little shops, the women are often wearing heels and a dress, and the men walking down the road are in kind of a proper sweater. Everybody's so nice and accommodating and sweet.
And finally, I get to this downhill I noticed on the map a few days ago. Just look how incredible this is. This is one I've been looking forward to all week.
Alright, I am on a bridge built by the Romans, and there's a soldier on horseback over there, and there's a statue somewhere over there of the workers. What a beautiful spot. We came from way up those mountains up there, and there's a lot of festivals that go on in Portugal. These little, what we would call county fair. Again, that was the most amazing descent, most beautiful road I've ever been on. How beautiful Portugal is. What you think, Mike? Yeah. Wow.
It's cool.
This is cool. Oh, watch out, kids. Yeah.
Come back to the party?
Yeah. Yeah, haven't stopped smiling. Still smiling. It's gonna be the smoothest video ever.
Once we got through Ponte de Lima, we ended up on all these little country roads, heading back out into the farmlands. We had no idea what was coming. I thought we were just heading into a rural area, to another town. But the roads kept getting smaller, and the scenery kept getting more and more beautiful. Then we turn up this gravel driveway out in the middle of nowhere, and our minds were blown.
Anything's written in English here. Paco de Vitorino. Paco de Vitorino. Oh, okay. Hola. Obrigado. Halfway. Yeah, half of it was rain, half of it was dry. It was dry where it needed to be.
Good?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Obrigado, huh?
Right.
We need the right.
We are actually in the King's Palace. This is the King of Portugal's palace. It's been in the family for 500 plus years, in the same family. I am in their Ermita room. Let's take a look. Awesome setup for a room. You walk in, here's the bed. This little box, this square, is the bathroom, closet, yada, yada, yada. Such a great setup. This is the closet here. These big sliding doors, little wet bar down there, your coffee, safe, there's me, and then the bathroom. And I mean, think about how many times have you been in bed and somebody's been, 4 feet from you in the bathroom. You kind of got to leave the hotel room though, right? But how cool! What an awesome design. And this is the current garden. But let's go around the other side and take a look at the parade grounds, or when in New Orleans we would call Jackson Square. See how many times they probably replaced these doors, but we rode in through these doors and here's the palace. And I just asked somebody, what do you think happened in this courtyard? And he just made the motion of a large axe falling on someone's head. Portugal no longer has a king. They've been a democracy, a republic democracy since around 1910. That family still actually owns this property. This old car. This, yeah, another little courtyard, and if you could smell what I smell right now, it's incredible. I also asked about the moss. This is moss growing on everything, on every surface, every old surface in Portugal. And I found it curious that it's not pressure washed. Like all the old stuff isn't pressure washed. They just don't do that. They keep it, looking natural. And I think in New Orleans we would have some issues with that stuff. Yeah, it's happening in here. So this was the main dining hall, and that's where we're eating this evening. Hey, Stan.
You're kidding.
So that's Stan Day and our group. Okay, so this room, this wing, there's another room on the other side
building, another wing, where one like this is just the bedroom. It's just one of the suites you can rent. I wonder if they met the demise of so many royals around the world. These don't look old. There's other photos. We had photos in 1910. Oh, look at this tapestry. Oh, that is old. Oh, I shouldn't touch it. Okay, I don't know why I'm whispering. There's nobody around. So every room has a name. Prior de Crato. Prior de Crato. The Prior of Crato, I guess. And every day I keep learning a new Portuguese phrase that I forget the moment I utter it. Today I told them that the lunch was terrific. King's Garden, and again some super old structures like this that they decided not to fix, but down in there is a mechanical room. It's down in there. Those are AC units. I'm not sure. Maybe generator. Yeah. So there's a lot of symbolism to Mary and Jesus in Portugal. Very Catholic country. Coming from New Orleans, no problem with that. My room is down there, and there you could see our super hard workers from Ngamba still finishing up 19 bikes, 19 Pinarellos every day get stripped down, washed to the T, put back together, computer's taken off. Hola!
It's me.
He's the one. He's the one.
You have to come.
Oh, I'm coming in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, come to Portugal.
No,
And that's the king right there. I need to ask him this. This is one of those rooms I was talking about. And this is the other wing. This is where we can get our massages. So the schedule at Ngamba: wake up, eat, ride, drink, eat, massage, drink, eat. That's it. So we are on second drink, then eat. And then there's the third drink after that. They call these old buildings classified. Classified would mean for us would be historic district. It was, from what I heard, it was out of commission for quite a while. So to build this pool, it took 4 years of permits and probably some greasing of the right hands. Things are built here to last. There's some wood, but mostly stone. They build it like in New Orleans, like we build our mausoleums. I am tired. My legs hurt, but the massage therapist, 3 massage therapists, each one works on 6 people or 7 people. You're in Ngamba, you get a massage after every ride, and that is a must. There's so many of these like little abandoned buildings all over Portugal. As you're riding through, you just, in your mind, you're like, that's prime real estate right there. Look at that one. But then there's all these little, who knows what that was for. That was probably built, 300 or 400 years ago. And this wall, Jorge, or as they say in Portuguese, Jorge, was telling me the wall to protect the place was one of the first things put up. Another statue to Mary.
We really try to make it like a home, and I hope you feel like that. So it's like family furniture, some pictures, everything. The owners come here once in a while, like in, and they talk with everybody. And so it's like a family house. We try to keep it like it's a hotel, but at the same time, I hope you're more relaxed than a hotel.
Jorge spent over an hour giving us a very detailed tour of the Paco de Vitorino. After the tour, Jorge hosted us to an incredible dinner downstairs in the wine cellar, where they used to press olives. The olive press is so big, they fit a table for 4 inside it. I wish I could have recorded the whole thing, but you know what? It's affordable enough. Maybe it's time for you to go visit Jorge. And before I forget, it's picture time. See you later.